Good evening to all our viewers on SpeedGaming Prime, and welcome to this matchup in the Zelda 1 Randomizer Spring 2023 tournament. It is the semifinals from the Dragon Division tonight, Game 2 between cfalcon and eatmysteel. Moonrisen Phoenix here bringing you to this matchup, and joining me in the booth tonight, it is K-Tap. Good evening.
Hello, everyone. What are you looking forward to tonight, Phoenix?
Well, for one, we're not seeing any drop group shuffle, so at least we've got that pain in the neck dealt with. I do want to see hard shuffle, though. Let's at least put some random percent into this.
Yeah, that would be fun. Do you have any hopes, dreams? Maybe a boomstick seed?
Boomsticks are always good. +4, -4 enemy HP while we're at it.
Hey, 0 HP enemies would also be nice.
That's another way to look at it, as we're underway in the Western Desert, with a magical boomerang as our starting item.
Well, at least it's not the useless boomerang.
No boomerang is useless. Just some are worth more than others. Eatmysteel in the desert cave, and look what he finds there. It is the stick.
That's a sub 20 sword.
Sub 22nd sword. That is...
Yeah!
That is quite massive, considering the fact that cfalcon, my apologies, is heading straight for that vanilla sword cave. We'll be disappointed to see that it's not there.
Well, disappointment is inevitable in this randomizer.
Well, there's a sword. It's not the one he wants.
Your sword is in another cave.
eatmysteel checking out the Lost Hills Armos as cfalcon finds level 6 northwest of Vanilla Start. And our Triforces tonight won't be hard to identify. That's 7 and 8.
Well, that's good to identify now, and we don't, unless they have any important items in them, we won't have to worry about dipping them.
Some more interesting information found by eatmysteel on Seaside. We've got extra candles on.
Well, who doesn't like some extra firepower?
Armos item found in the Forest Armos. We've got a book there.
Well, books are nice.
Well, they're nice unless you were hoping for a boomstick seed, in which case, you're out of luck.
Yeah, I can be disappointed now. Life is full of disappointments, and so is Randomizer.
However, I don't know if you consider this a disappointment. We've got our white sword item, and it's jewelry.
Did I hear jewelry?
You heard jewelry. We've got red ring as a white sword item.
Ooh, we are getting glitz and glams out. So, do we know yet if this overworld is first or second quest or mixed?
Looks mixed to me, as I do recall eatmysteel trying to bomb some things that didn't actually bomb.
Well, we'll have to check. I mean, bush burnings can also help. And since we're at that time of year that burning bushes like to talk, or tell us something, I'll get some wisdom tonight.
Definitely at least mixed quest, as our coast item tonight is a heart container.
Well, we don't know if items are vanilla dungeons. For all we know, it could be the vanilla coast heart, or it could just be one of the other 4 containers, and...
Up A might be beneficial to cfalcon. He is a short distance away from the wood sword, not that he knows that right now.
And that is good to know.
Couple of nickels for eatmysteel on the Eastern Potion, the Forest Potion Shop. cfalcon opting to Screen scroll his way to the Forgotten Spot and then the Grave Armos. We'll check the cave next to it first. And finds another candle shop with that super expensive shield that nobody wants to buy unless it was the book.
Yeah. But we are gonna check Armos stuff, and that's not our Armos item.
No, it isn't. It's instead of door repairs, Eat My Steel finds big bucks.
Though I will say is that eatmysteel with that wood sword, besides like overworld exploration sides of stuff, would be able to immediately start diving dungeons.
That's true, but the only one we have seen so far was near Vanilla Start, and it's level 6.
Yeah, I blinked and missed that. Sorry, level 6. You're just forgettable sometimes.
That letter's sometimes forgettable, but cfalcon helping to pick it up.
But that letter gets us the nice, cold, hard Hyrule potions, which can be used medicinally or recreationally.
That's an interesting way to put it. cfalcon with the sword at 5 minutes and 10 seconds in.
So we do have level 3.
Am I still checking Forgotten Spot? That's an interesting one. Okay, so dark rooms, and that suggests we are in either first or second quest, and the... Well, that's not a good... We're going to be key blocked out of 3, perhaps.
Maybe. We can pirouette.
Just tried it, and unfortunately, I don't think that's going to work out.
Is it not one of the ones where you have to go 2 screens away?
Oh, extra bomb pack, though. That's going to be interesting.
Bomb packs very early are quite nice.
Considering we've seen races where a Night of Runners found a bomb pack until 20 minutes in, yeah, I think I'll side with you on that one.
Well, we do know it's not... I think it's not 0 HP enemies.
That's for certain.
At least these ropes are quite squishy.
Oh, first key of the day for Eat My Steel. We'll be fairly relieved to see that one. Book acquired for cfalcon. He'll find the other good news very shortly.
Imai still has the book, right? Or did he not pick it up?
Oh, he picked it up.
So the book is not functioning as an atlas right now.
Disappointment. And no, 4 hearts not enough to pick up the red ring.
Well, you got 2 more chances with probability increasing with each heart.
Compass acquired for Eat My Steel in level 3. Is that a 1Q3?
I mean, I will welcome First Quest 3. I always welcome First Quest dungeons. And looks like the keys are also squishy tonight.
Nothing worse than beefy keys, but I know a few of our viewers in chat are going to disagree with me on that one.
But at least the doors are wide open, so no key consumption required. So far.
I still may have found the item here in level 3. What do we got? We have the recorder in 3. Oh, that's a big pickup.
Yeah. Looks like we can get some overworld exploration done quite fast.
Maybe. It depends how friendly Z1R is today.
Yeah, it depends on how friendly. To be honest, after some of the earlier seats tonight, I think the seat is going to be quite cruel and unusual.
Let's see, we've seen some interesting things happen here tonight. cfalcon fighting our first bomb shop of the day on Candle Row.
And Eat My Steel picks up their second key. It is doing more and more exploration of this level 3.
Where to next for cfalcon, however?
Ooh, sword beams. Sword beams at full health is always something nice to see.
Fortunately, they're not permanent, as cfalcon has demonstrated. However, we'll find level 7. Oh, and looky here.
Oh, and that actually reveals the map for level 7.
And,
Wait, so are we sure you might still picked up the book? Because cfalcon has the book and level 7 map showed itself immediately, but on the other hand, this level 3 did not show up map-wise.
You've got a very good point there. I think eatmysteel might have left it there. However, we are dealing with the very fun dungeon of 2Q7.
Oh, shoot! I mean, at least they have the Triforces for 7 and 8, so that means you might be able to avoid level 7 and level 8 tonight.
Knowing how this game can deal sometimes with items, I get a feeling we're going to be dealing with, at the very least, one of them.
Oh, I saw 100 rupees for our large.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was the magical boomerang as the other item in level 3.
Well, that was a useless trek, besides the Triforce.
I wouldn't say so. eatmysteel immediately knows Hard Shuffle is on.
Yeah. So that is good information. The magical boomerang was the floor item, right?
That is correct.
Okay, that's confirming Heart Shuffle's on. Ooh, the shenanigans.
Random percent at work.
I mean, but more incentive in a way in 7 and 8. Not a lot of incentive, but still some. But oh, level 2.
2 found in the southern coast. That's going to be enough incentive for cfalcon to poke his head in here. Okay. Beefy Zols, or at the very least, non-weak Zols. eatmysteel picking up his first heart container from the second take 80 of the day.
Well, I'd take any hearts. And that compass is really not as useful because that Triforce is just lying there on the floor very free. But we still need to find our items in here.
The typical Z1R trick of Triforce is in the next room. 1Q6, big box.
Oh, shoot. I'm hoping the item isn't up in the north of the dungeon.
We'll have to see about that one. Is he heading back in? Yes, he is. eatmysteel finding level 1 over in the graveyard, meanwhile.
I am happy to see level 1. We get 3 items here.
Potentially, at the very least. We have at least 1 item on the floor, and it is the raft.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can kill these gorillas and get out of this room.
Nothing wrong with returning the Korea send to you. Hit them with the boomerang, stun them, and they're
So we do have an appearance of Dark Nuts in level 2.
Yeah, that's not so much fun.
Especially, well, yeah, right. Both runners don't have enough hearts yet to pick up that red ring. Never mind. That might be enough to pick up the red ring.
It might indeed. cfalcon saying, I'm not dealing with another Dark Nut room. Up an A and heading back to the north side.
Alright, up the dungeon we go. Will it ever stop? Nobody will know.
Triforce in 1 for eatmysteel decides not to pick it up yet. Still 2 items outstanding.
It mirrors that at least 2 Triforces just hanging out there on the floor.
Triforces are going to be in their vanilla rooms today, which might suggest that our items are also in boss rooms, as was evidenced by the raft being in the boss room of level 1.
Well, if our runners can piece together that information, it'll make dungeon exploration go much, much faster.
That is very true. Oh, goodness, that is not a
That is
friendly
not
room.
welcoming at all. What is with these dark nuts? I mean, at least the wizrobes haven't showed up yet.
You said the key word there. Another heart container for Eat My Steel in level 1.
So we have a raft, a heart container, and we're missing one more item.
The good news for Eat My Steel is that that last item is the staircase item.
Yeah, they'll be, at least Steve might still be able to clear out this one completely. Though, currently has to play it a little safely with only 1.5 hearts, so that's a really nice rupee count right now.
225, I'll say so. Needs to be careful though, one enemy remaining. Needs to stun to be safe. Good joke. Extra bomb. Sea Falcon out of level 2. I do not believe we saw the second item.
And see if Eat My Steel is going to clear this level 1 out, because quick and easy.
And right next door to level 2 is level 4.
Are all these dungeons going to be having free Triforces and being clustered together tonight?
Well, speaking of free Triforces, you don't get much more free than that. Triforce pickup for Sea Falcon level 4.
You don't have to do any fighting for it, just walk into the next room and just pick it up. Free health refill, too. And the only boss you have to fight so far in this level 4 is the dreaded rupee boss.
Item found for Eat My Steel in level 1. What do we have as our third item?
Ooh!
Oh, goodness. Hello, ladder.
Let's not die before we pick up that ladder. Good. Now we can die.
Or pick up the Triforce. I don't know. I prefer that option.
Is it just me or did I see a wizrobe in level 4?
You sure did.
My eyes have been confirmed. And this room is nasty.
And chat, thank you chat for confirming level 2 was a double heart container, and Eat My Steel, Triforce obtained in level 1, tying up the match 4 apiece.
Yep, but Sea Falcon will have guaranteed being able to pick up that that red ring if he wants to make a detour for it. I mean, at this rate, as long as the bows and silvers aren't hidden in annoying places, and 5 and 6 aren't a pain to locate and a pain to navigate, we might have a jet seed on our hands, potentially.
Eat My Steel might have been happy until he saw this. Recorded a new one at new beaten dungeons.
Great. Level 7 is gone. Forever wiped from our memories. We
Item.
have a heart container here in level 4.
I don't think Sea Falcon's gonna complain too much. That is 7 hearts. Guaranteed red ring once he goes back there.
That's if he goes back out of the way for it. Because Sea Falcon is very confident in his combat abilities.
It's not far from start though. I'm not the type to turn down a red ring when I see it.
Neither would I, but I'm just saying, if I could be a possibility. The cynic in me is rising. And speaking of getting into levels, Eat My Steel is now in this level too. Now we're going to be seeing some more bombings in Hyrule. So, Eat My Steel was probably going to make very quick work of this level 2. And if Eat My Steel takes the time to pick up those heart containers, he will also be guaranteed access to that red ring that Sea Falcon just picked up right now.
75% damage reduction? Yes, please.
I wouldn't say no to that either. that apparently shoots for the new inn and dungeon designs. So I'm hoping we stumble upon levels 5 and 6 pretty soon.
cfalcon did see 6 earlier.
Right, the only one we haven't seen is level 5. And we also haven't found level 9.
Or 8 for that matter.
We might not need to go to 8, unless it's second quest 8 and it doesn't have as many items.
Oh, it absolutely is second quest 8.
Do you willingly want to dig in second quest 7 and 8 when you don't have to, when you can just take on first quest 1 through 6 to dig?
Good point.
And eatmysteel takes a death in level 2 and is heading back to the start of the dungeon. Okay. Are you pivoting? Oh, you're leaving. Okay.
I mean, knows where the Triforce is, but neither item found. Not that it hurts him.
And he's even leaving this level 4.
Might want the. He's got the ladder. He'll take the coast heart and head up for a red ring. Might try his luck after that.
So coast heart, red ring, 2 floor blitz.
Think so, or maybe not.
Maybe not. Oh, screen wrapping. It's time to world wrap. You ready to go to the other side of the country?
Looks like eatmysteel's ready to do it. cfalcon, meanwhile, giving us our first look into level 6.
So far, the enemies do not seem to be too bad. But eatmysteel is picking up his red ring, and that's going to be very helpful.
At this point, I think he's headed back to 2 and 4 to give it another shot. Well done, another.
Holy crud! At this rate, we'll have all the Triforces on hands pretty soon. If cfalcon gets to levels 1 and 3, except level 5. Can you believe that?
21 minutes in, 5 Triforces on the board. And looky here.
Oh! Speak of the devil and it appears.
Absolutely. Goodness, we have got clustered levels here tonight.
We haven't found level 8 or level 9, so it's gonna be kind of a race of where are the silvers and where are the bow. That's what I think is gonna decide this race tonight.
I think you're right there, K-Tap.
Because with how easily accessible these dungeon locations have been, and with how easily these Triforces have been cleared, and with the first quest, there's much less exploration than the second quest 7 or 8. All gonna come down to those silvers and bow. And for all we know, the silvers could be in level 9.
There's also the idea of, right now, it's a question of which one's more valuable, recorder or a ladder.
I'd say, in my opinion, the latter. Because the recorder can... Well, actually, that's a good point. You're making me think about this now. Crud! Because the recorder will take you to all past dungeons, so if you just went in, grabbed the Triforce, and got out, and then you decided to dip everything after picking up that red ring, like eatmysteel is doing now, you would have easy access to these dungeons. Or the latter just helps with a lot of tricky situations in certain types of rooms, like this type of room.
The one cfalcon's in right now, that's a fairly problematic room, and the second item in this 5 is a floor drop.
That means we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled. But on the bright side, at least cfalcon doesn't have to worry about key management for the rest of the seed. So I will say, ooh, are you gonna pick up that second bomb upgrade? And I get denial. Unless you want to grind.
He doesn't have the money for it.
Well, he can grind for money quite fast. secret is said to be in the arrow.
How vanilla. Our hints are going to be useless today, apparently.
Nothing like useless hints. But we have a staircase in level 4, and we see our heart containers, our staircase item here in level 4.
My Sea Falcon did pick this one up.
Okay, did we ever find our floor item before?
No, we did not.
I mean, if it's the bow or silvers, I think it's going to be, but that'll change the fate of this race.
I believe so, with the Triforce already obtained in 4 for Sea Falcon.
Yeah, with that Triforce already changed by Sea Falcon, if the bow or silvers are in here, there's going to not be much incentive to coming back here rather than exploring something like level 1 or level 3 or level 5 right now, or even level 6. So I'd dig level 4 over level 6.
Yeah, 6 is what we call chonky.
It's a chunky boy.
There's that Triforce in 5 for Sea Falcon, but won't pick it up just yet. Wants that second item.
Knowledge is power. And Sea Falcon can go hunt and buy those bombs if he wants to. I mean, if we don't know where level 9 is, and if it ends up being on Death Mountain, I'd like to take all the bombs I can get. So this Land Mola's danger room is... Land Molas, Moldworms, they all start to look the same to me. They're just danger noodles. It's still dangerous coming from the up. Not as dangerous as coming from other directions, but we have our floor item in here. For 5, it's just a double heart.
5 had the any key, but yes, the heart container is there.
Right. My brain is forgetful.
Oh,
Carry on. Let's get this Triforce and hasta la vista.
Indeed, and levels 1 and 3 were already spotted by eatmysteel, but at least level 1 was over in the graveyard.
Let's hope. Now I'm hoping level 6 has the goods. Otherwise, we're gonna have to dip into level 7 and level 8.
Meanwhile, eatmysteel finds the floor item in level 4. It's a fairly useful one. It is the wand, and he is grabbing that Triforce and heading on out.
Now that's a nice long-ranged weapon. Long-ranged weapon.
Absolutely, and not only that, but it is a damage upgrade. The wand does deal white sword damage.
So, you know, we haven't seen... Do you know what I'm finding surprising? We haven't seen the ladder be hard required this seed.
You're right. It might be one of those legendary ladderless seeds.
Ah, today is truly a day of miracles. With the race earlier and now a potential ladderless seed, someone really needs to buy a lotto ticket.
Yeah, that might be an idea, actually.
So we are seeing more overworld exploration. Oh, Sea Falcon did pick up that bomb upgrade. I didn't see if it went to 12, but I know it went to 11, I think.
It was a +4.
Ooh, goody! +4 is always nice and welcome in my bomb pocket.
Northeast corner yields, not that much, just an arrow shop.
Well, I think eatmysteel is gonna dig this level 2 and then get the disappointing news that it's just double hearts. So, do you think we might come across... Could this be a potential mag seed?
Well, Sea Falcon knows where it is. Eatmysteel might not yet.
Well, Sea Falcon is gonna hit the range that you can at least pick up the mags, or try to, very soon.
That's true, he's 1 heart container away. Well, 28 minutes in, I wouldn't say no for for a double sword upgrade, that's for certain.
Yeah. Though I'm kind of getting concerned we still haven't seen that bow in silvers.
Are we going to see important items in 9 today?
Could we have the bow and silvers in level 9?
It's entirely a possibility. However small of a possibility it is, it's there.
Don't you love statistics? But we're seeing more and more of this overworld. I think eatmysteel is just about to momentarily grab that Triforce and get the heck out of level 2.
That is 6 all in Triforces, but with 5 and 6 still outstanding, my apologies.
Well, I think at least with eatmysteel making quick work of finding the items in 1, 2, 3, and 4, he's going to take the time to dig out level 5 and level 6. And if the silvers our bow is in that level... Well, we know it's not in level 5. If it's in level 6, that's going to put cfalcon at a disadvantage.
You're right.
I think cfalcon would probably head back to level 4 first before heading to level 6.
Raft check for eatmysteel. What do we got in the eastern raft spot?
Useless!
Most likely useless at the very least. We don't know if that bait is going to be useful. And here's an interesting pickup. Large shield.
That is interesting. Though I will say, there's plenty of other meat shops in Hyrule.
Absolutely. That large shield, it hurts your ability to screen throw unless you're absolutely used to it.
Well, I don't think eatmysteel's going to need that ability to screen score once we find this level 9 due to the high Triforce count. And plus, with the recorder, you can whistle to previously cleared dungeons. So it kind of, like, it makes sense in a way.
Yeah, I can definitely see why you'd pick it up.
If you clear all the dungeons, pick up the Triforces, you have your recorder to travel around the beaten dungeons, per se.
Right, and here's the recorder for cfalcon.
And I just realized, with this recorder, we could potentially head to where level 8 is.
That's right.
So that means we wouldn't have to explore and look for level 8, so the only one we really have to look for is level 9 right now.
Unfortunately, neither one of our runners have found that.
Is 9 gonna be the elusive level tonight? And stand up and live up to its name as the Great Equalizer?
That's forever the question. eatmysteel. Looking at Letter Mountain, finding nothing of use.
I'm hoping eatmysteel will head in the direction of 5 and 6 pretty soon. So, cfalcon is trying his best to make quick work of this level 3.
Knows what he's looking for, so he doesn't need to clear every room.
Does that mean he's picked up on the fact that items are in boss rooms only?
I believe so.
Well, that can save him quite a bit of time.
Waterfall cave, check for eatmysteel, nothing there.
Yeah, the old man was saying something and it was in the waterfall, but we know that's just a lie. So, do you remember where 5 was?
5 was was south of level 6. Just west of Vanilla Start.
Okay. So, if eatmysteel would up an A to start, magically has the intuition to do that, we'd be getting through the seed a lot faster, though 33 minutes and like 46 seconds in, we have our 7th Triforce on cfalcon side.
And here's the bad news for cfalcon. That's level 2. We'll look to see. Oh, that's his level. This will be level 7.
Level 1 was. I know, wasn't level 1 near another dungeon?
Level 1 was in a graveyard.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if cfalcon will be checking the graveyard anytime soon.
Oh, wait a minute. Level 8 was raft blocked? Oh.
Well, it technically wasn't if you got the recorder first.
Falcon did, and I believe he's heading right back to the grave area. Might find his way to level 1. Oh, he's going to look at that mountain first.
Though there's gonna be... We haven't seen all of Death Mountain. I mean, there's a slight possibility level 9 could be up here, but not as likely.
We haven't seen Deaney roads yet, so I have to believe that they've rolled vanilla.
That means they're gonna be useless.
More than likely.
eatmysteel is getting closer to where those levels are. We're not too far from start here, right? On eatmysteel side?
Still a decent way, but not too far.
We're getting closer.
Big bucks for cfalcon over at the western spot of Eastern Det Mountain.
Yeah, though we still have not found level 9.
eatmysteel, however, has found level 8. He's not too happy about it either.
I mean, I wouldn't touch level 8 right now with a 10-foot pole. If I have other options.
Especially since eatmysteel doesn't know it's 2Q8.
Oh, eatmysteel is at level 6 now?
Indeed, and this is a dungeon where cfalcon did not find either item, I believe.
Yeah, so this might be a really... If eatmysteel takes the time to explore this level 6 and dig out the items, this could change the flow of the game completely.
Indeed, with the Triforce count this close. All it takes is either the boat or the Silvus to be in 6, and that could turn the race on its head.
So, how many... This is second quest 6, right?
This is first quest 6.
Right. 7, 8, 9 are together and 1 through 6.
Correct.
Of course, it is. Hyrule at night leads to you forgetting things.
Connector check for cfalcon. Just a potion shop.
Yeah, at this rate, the level 9 hunt is going to be a pain.
Cannot argue in the slightest with cfalcon with that potion pickup.
Hey, potions are always a good safety item to have in clutch. Oh no, it's the rupee boss! I'm shaking in my boots in fear. Whatever shall Link do? Oh, it's gone. Breaking news, we have a staircase here, and breaking news, we found level 9.
Red candle. Go ahead, K-Tap, sorry about that.
Sorry, there was a level 9 spotting by the Armos, and we have one of our items on 6.
That item was the red candle.
So, this is increasing the more and more increasing the likelihood of Silver Bow being in 7 or 8.
starting to lean that way. Yes.
Is it wrong I want Silvers and Bo to be in level 9 and I want the runners to take the gutsy decision to skip 7 and 8?
Nothing wrong with that, but...
I mean, it wouldn't be the most safe play. It'd still be a play, like a last resort type of play if cfalcon feels that behind, or eatmysteel feels that behind. There is benefits for digging level 9 because it means you can explore to find Ganon, and you can find Zelda's room while also digging out the items. But the downside is if your items are not there, you're gonna have to waste time. We haven't wasted time totally, but you will have to take some of your time out of your schedule to dig into 7 or 8, and then those are really lengthy second quest dungeons.
One more check here in that mountain for cfalcon. Nothing that he wants.
cfalcon's still looking for level 1.
Indeed, he's not too far from it, though, having finished digging all of Det Mountain. He's going to be heading for the graveyard, and that'll be the what he needs to do at this point.
Yeah, cfalcon will have the knowledge of all the dungeon locations.
Won't complain about what he finds here either. That's another take, ain't he?
Was there a floor item in level 6 that we saw? Or is eatmysteel just up and A-ing to go pick up a Triforce?
He's missed a single room, and it turns out that's the boss room he's been looking for this entire time.
Well, let's stabby dig dogger. And it's a power bracelet. Oh no.
Oh, this is...
No. You know what this means?
Yeah, he's going to find the Annie Rose and Vanilla, but this might...
No.
Go ahead.
Do you know what this implies? The implications, man.
Do tell?
Bo and Silvers are either in 7, 8, or 9.
That's another point. Ooh.
So much for a jet seed.
Yep. There's the raft, and cfalcon knows that thing is firewood.
I mean, the bright side, I'm hoping eatmysteel recognizes that all the items have only been in boss rooms, so at least it'll make eatmysteel maybe not have to clear every room in 7 and 8.
Transports are 2Q7 and 2Q8's bread and butter, so that might cut the whole jet seed notion in half.
Yeah. So, I wonder if cfalcon gonna feel really confident and take his time and dig out 7 and 8, or is he gonna feel kind of stressed and up against the clock, per se, and just say, screw it, let's head to level 9 to look for the bow and silvers.
He's close enough to level 9 after this Triforce pickup in 1. He might decide to just roll the dice and... Well, with Bo and Silver's missing, I don't know if I would do that.
I mean, there is as I said earlier, the benefits of going into level 9 means you have that exploration done. That means you have a higher likelihood of not having to dig as much when you come back, or being able to locate Zelda and Ganon ahead of time, so you just have a straight path to both. So, eatmysteel on the other hand, has not found level 9 yet.
Does find the Annie key here in 5, and that's going to be a useful little thing in itself.
So, all that's left out in the world is the silvers, the bow, the white sword, and the normal boomerang. And cfalcon picks up the ladder.
Probably won't complain about finding that now, but I think he wishes he could have found it sooner.
Yeah, probably might feel behind with this.
Not sure about that. 43 minutes, 24 seconds? You've got your ticket to 9? I don't know how cfalcon's feeling right now.
Well, maybe the latter fine, per se. Because I don't know if cfalcon's going back in for that. What will we know is he's dropping the raft.
found every level so far. He knows the raft is unnecessary.
Yeah. But for all we know it isn't, but for all Sea Falcon can know, it could be the bow or the silvers in the level 1. Okay, so as I predicted earlier, oh my gosh, Sea Falcon is deciding to dig this level 4, where he will not find the answer to his problems.
This gives eatmysteel a chance to catch up a little bit, and with the Triforce and 6 already in his pocket, he finds the Triforce and 5 here. He's also got his ticket to 9.
Thank you, chat, for correcting me. Apparently Sea Falcon did see that raft in level 1, just chose not to acknowledge it like the good person he is. And gains my praise and respect in that move.
Why would you acknowledge a piece of firewood if it's not needed?
You wouldn't. You just leave it there to rot. Oh, we still haven't... Yeah. So we're gonna have to figure out once Sea Falcon gets this information out of level 4, what's his next move gonna be? That is the most important thing. Is he gonna go to level 6 and pick up the power bracelet? Or will he make the play for level 9? Or will he go searching for the items in 7 or 8?
Falcon knows this Goma room is not the boss room, and in 4 he's looking for that Gleeok room. Heart container for eatmysteel in 5 now knows the location of boat items.
Though, eatmysteel around 46 minutes and around like 5 seconds picks up his 8th Triforce. And now this is where the divergence in decision making is going to come into play. What is eatmysteel's next move going to be, having cleared out everything in 1 through 6?
Problem for eatmysteel is that he does not know the location of level 9, unlike Sea Falcon.
So do you think eatmysteel is going to dig this level? Ooh, Sea Falcon and eatmysteel are neck and neck, and they're at the same point of decision making.
Sea Falcon knows where 9 is. However,
That's the only advantage.
eatmysteel, meanwhile, knows that that level 6 is not the location that he needs to dig the bow and silvers from.
Good point. Good point. Do you think Sea Falcon's gonna go out of the way and pick up that magical sword?
I think he is. I mean, at this point, he's got 12 hearts. He went out of his way to pick this one up.
For the memes?
Right next to Mags. Go check it out. Hope for a double sword upgrade.
Ooh, Mags is in play. Ooh la la.
12 hearts enough for Mags. This is huge for Sea Falcon.
This is gonna make a difference. We have wood sword and magical sword. The combat difference is immense. And that can jump speed the kill time for Ganon.
And here's another point to make. Eatmysteel didn't find this room until the very last room he saw. Sea Falcon just sprinting his way to the power bracelet right then and there. Has he found the staircase item in this 6? He's still here, so
no, he hasn't found the staircase item yet in the 6. It's red candle, so that's what he's looking for. And then I'm hoping eatmysteel gets up to Death Mountain area and finds that level 9 pretty soon. Though is opting to pick up for a safety potion.
Can't argue with that play at all. Sea Falcon knows this might be the push room. It does push. Is it what he wants? It's what he wants.
Yes.
It's what he wanted to
Yes
find.
and no.
It's not what he wanted to see.
It's information he wants, but not exactly the item he wants.
Exactly. So now, what's the play?
Is it level 7, level 8, or level 9?
I think the first order of the day, sorry, might be finding bombs. Peace out.
Yeah, it's Walk of Shame time, though. Okay. I mean, for me, if I was in this case scenario, I'd want to just say screw it and head to level 9 because it has a higher item density, and I can get information via exploration there.
Problem is, you're dealing with, if you were dealing with either the bow or silvers, and you were hoping to find one of them in 9, I'd do it. Problem is, you're looking for both of them.
Hey, you have to remember, important items in 9 is a flag!
Finding both items in 9, however, you're,
Those are the only important items left!
Okay, so let's see. You're missing 2 items in 7, you're missing 3 items in 8, and you're missing 2 in 9. You're looking for about
Right.
You're looking at... And what are the odds on that one?
But you have to remember, level 7, level 8 can be huge time sinks if it's very deep in the dungeon.
That is so true, especially with the with boat dungeons absolutely adoring being absolute trolls with their staircases.
Though, sadly, eatmysteel is eventually gonna find this level 9, and then we have decisions to make. Because eatmysteel might be feeling behind right now.
I think he might be, considering the speed of their Game 1 race. Let's see if I can find another staircase in this 7.
Yeah, another staircase, though, is picking up that magical sword, so that combat difference isn't old.
Absolutely, and eatmysteel must be pretty happy. And oh my goodness, that's two muggers in this level 7 and within 2 minutes for cfalcon, and he's probably wanting a few words with the seed at this point.
I mean, don't they have any other dungeons they can beg for money in?
Indeed.
No, this is going to get a little dark. If the mugger men are asking for a heart container, does that mean they need a heart transplant?
That's an interesting question. Floor item found in 7, heart container, cfalcon says, nah, I've got enough of those already.
Well, I guess you can say that was a heartbreak.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
If I guess well in silvers and 9, I'm gonna be cackling extremely.
Considering we're dealing with, if I'm not mistaken, 149 chance?
Well,
Eatmysteel,
this might be eatmysteel's moment to get ahead.
It may be. He's in level 9 and digging it out at 52 minutes and 30 seconds. Double heart in 7. cfalcon knows that information and he is out of here.
Well, eatmysteel is like, one way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you real good.
Speaking of, look what he finds early on.
Ooh.
Has the compass, knows the location of Zelda, who...
Just in the room north of him. Thanks,
Exactly.
compass.
Yep. Compass and Z1R playing the same tricks it always does.
So, I'm here. This is gonna be the play. This level 9. You know, we still haven't found Ganon yet or heard any of him, but we do have nasty wizrobes in this dungeon.
Typical level 9.
Yeah, level 9 shenanigans.
pointless bait block in level 8? Goodbye.
Bait lock is pointless.
Now, here's a question. If this turns out... Is this a push block? It is not.
Nope, no push block for you. Good day, sir.
Okay, so Zelda is not in her room. Well, not that we didn't know that already.
I mean, the compass is telling us otherwise. So we have a staircase right here in level 8. Is this going to be a transport staircase or an item staircase?
I steal with the information on the roar as well as the door. Should he find bow and silvers in this 9?
Ooh, what's this staircase going to be? A transport.
One of the seven sets here in level 8.
So I will say eatmysteel is going to have to be very careful on 1.5 hearts. So if bow and silvers are in this level 9, this will be the ultimate Giga Brain move.
That's one way to put it.
Maybe not Giga Brain, Galaxy Brain move.
Yeah, and I mean, it is a gutsy play with bow and silvers outstanding, and you not even knowing the information in level 7.
I mean, the worst case scenario for both runners is that one of your items that you need is in level 8. So I suspect eatmysteel might hit up level 7 first, and then one of your items is in level 9.
First item in level 9 is the wooden boomerang.
Well, okay. So that's a guarantee of at least possibility of 50-50 items, one in level 9 and one in level 8.
At this point, eatmysteel knows he won't find both pieces of the puzzle here in 9. We'll need to hit either level 7 or 8.
It looks like my prediction about half of the equation was right.
Important items in 9 did roll on. The bow is here in 9.
So I think whether eatmysteel heads to level 7 or level 8 right now is going to be a deciding factor of his fate in this game.
You're right.
This tournament.
That's level 7, and he's digging it.
Oh, I hate to see it. It's just a room of disappointment. And cfalcon is almost to the end of this level 8.
He does have 3 items to find here, though, and those will be the silvers, which are right here.
Yeah, we know where everything is.
White sword will be the second item in level 8, as well as a heart container.
You know, if cfalcon dashes to level 9, which I think he's going to do, and easily finds the roar, door, and bow as quick as eatmysteel did, we're gonna have a sub 110 on our hands.
You might be right, but 2Q8 can send any runner for a loop.
Hey, I'm just making predictions. That's what I'm here for.
The more time cfalcon spends in this 8, the more eatmysteel has a chance to catch up.
Yeah. And the more frustrated we're gonna see him be once he gets the disappointment of this level 7.
There's that first heart container.
Do you remember where the second heart container was in the 7?
It was a fair way in. cfalcon wandered a little bit before he found it.
I mean, if it was close to this floor drop, it
Might have been here, actually.
Oh, but is this... Oh yeah, let's check, please. Come on. Nope.
No dice.
Because the minute eatmysteel finds that second heart container in level 7, he's going to make a mad dash for level 8. This seed is going to be very, very close because eatmysteel has that knowledge of level 9. And once eatmysteel gets his silvers, he can just up and A out of here.
There's that
While
second.
cfalcon has not found that second Did cfalcon find that second item in 8?
No, he did not. I think he's figured out that the only item remaining, if he might be thinking important items rolled in 9. He's headed right over there right now.
So at this race, this can be a really, really close race.
Absolutely. And chat right now saying that he might be thinking it's Goma block, and Dave might, and chat may be right. Roar information found for cfalcon. He's found Ganon. We'll find.
eatmysteel can quickly pull these silvers and get through level 9. He will stay alive for one more game.
Fortunately, there's the other piece of the puzzle for cfalcon. Knows the location of Zelda and Ganon now. If he finds the bow, time's ticking for eatmysteel.
Don't count eatmysteel out yet.
He's homing in on silvers. That bow location was a bit tricky.
The longer it takes for cfalcon to find this bow, the more chance EMS has a chance of getting back in this race and putting this really close, and maybe a tie if we're really lucky.
We'll see. This is not a push. Triforce, not something he wants right now. I think this is a transport.
No, it's just a measly transport. Where are those silvers? I think they were fairly early in this level 8.
They were buried a fair bit.
He is apparently, according to chat, 1 room away. 1 room east. Oh, here we are. We have a race, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh la la! Potential tie time?
We'll see. There's the silvers for eatmysteel. He's got every piece of the puzzle he needs. Time's taking on cfalcon. Time's taking on both of our runners. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness indeed. Both runners know where Ganon and Zelda are. It's just if cfalcon gets that bow, while eatmysteel has time to get to this level 9, we have a race. A really, really close race.
It might have been here, actually.
Yeah, I think it's so. I think so.
I know that it wasn't very long after we saw that manhandler that, there it is! No, that's the boomerang. False alarm. Apologies. Eatmysteel, meanwhile, 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 18 seconds. We've got a Ganon sighting. 0 HP Ganon! Takedown!
Oh, seriously, 0 HP Ganon. This boomerang decided the race.
It could have.
And now, with cfalcon getting the bow and eatmysteel at Zelda's room, get your GGs in for eatmysteel.
Official racetime.gg time, 1 hour, 2 minutes, 41 seconds. eatmysteel will tie up this series and send it to a deciding game 3.
But to be honest, I was really hoping for another tie.
Well, it's gonna be close enough. cfalcon finding out it's 0 HP Ganon is right next door to Zelda. There is the door.
Literally less than 1 minute of difference.
Absolutely. Get your GGs out, everybody, for your second place finisher, cfalcon. Official racetime.gg time, 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 21 seconds. Margin of victory, a mere 40 seconds.
Well, this wasn't the closest race we've had tonight. It was still a very, very close race, with both runners finishing within less than a minute of each other.
We will see if we get either runner in here for an interview. We'll have a game 3 in this series in short order, and we're now joined by our race winner here tonight, eatmysteel. Congratulations on tying up the series, and GG.
Oh, thank you. Whew.
You had me on the edge of my seat for this last bit of the race.
I was on my own edge of my seat with that one. I thought my little break there had sunk me that I needed to go run and take quick.
So, what are your thoughts on this seed?
It was pretty good. It was a little nervous after I didn't find either bow or silvers after doing everything except for 7 and 8, which of course it was. That's the way it goes, right? But otherwise, it went pretty smoothly. Nothing was like extremely hard or trolly to get at the end of the day.
Goodness.
So, all right, go carry on.
You said let's keep it close, and goodness, did you ever?
Oh boy. After I just about fell over when I saw him done, not even a minute after I finished. I was like, oh boy, I got lucky.
To be honest, you digging 9 and getting that bow first before looking for those silvers is really what was the main factor that decided this race. Are you excited to stay alive for game 3 and potentially move on past this stage in the bracket?
Oh, absolutely. You know, anything can happen. I got lucky tonight. We'll see if I can reproduce it tomorrow night. But no, I was actually expecting to find possibly silvers in 9, because usually I wouldn't dip 9 if I was just looking for the bow. So if I was just looking for the bow, I probably would have went to 7 or 8 first. But now that I found the bow, I was like, oh boy, items right next to each other in 9. So then I had the choice between 7 and 8. I usually prefer 7 just because usually you can get through it kind of quick. It's pretty quick. It didn't take me too long in there at least to find everything. So went well.
So, anything you're hoping to see for a remorse flag in here for game 3 tomorrow night?
I know he said he likes that one, so hopefully he does the same exact one. That would be awesome.
We'll have to see from cfalcon himself. See if we can get him for an interview.
Looks to be waiting in the wings there.
Indeed he is. Welcome in for our second place finisher tonight, cfalcon. GG's, what a race.
No kidding. I guess at least I left a few seconds between, so the admins don't have to do more frame counting. But yeah, Steel, GG's, congrats. I think I found every item in the seed that I could physically find, so that was great.
I dang near did, except 8 was my last place I went, and the bow was the first thing I found in there. Otherwise, I found everything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to. I got to a point where I got to Triforces really quick, and then I didn't want to go into I definitely didn't want to go into 9, assuming it was both bow and silver. So that's when I started backtracking, doing some other stuff, and I don't know what on earth possessed me to go into second quest 7 before 8, but
I did the same thing.
I just kind of did, and then I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to figure out, like, maybe the 40 seconds came from the fact that because I froze for a little bit in 8 because I was trying to figure out, like, I got the silvers in there and I hadn't done 9 yet, and I was like, well, maybe it's just bow and silvers are here in 8, you know. I got mag, so I'm just blowing through everything.
Yeah, I'm guessing you did a lot more of 8 than I did.
Yeah, and then I checked my map, and I think, I could be wrong, I think 2 of the items in 8 are blocked by a blue Goma that is a transport. So, like, part of it. So that told me the bow is in 9, if I had that correct. I mean, thankfully bow was in 9 regardless, but...
Yeah, I made the same calculation you did. I wasn't expecting to find bow and silvers in 9, but I was expecting to find one of them in 9. So I went to 9 before I went to either 7 or 8. And then after I found the bow, and then, the boomerang was right next door, I didn't see much of 9. I was in there quick. I found the items quick. Got out of there, went to 7, got through that quick, and then found the bow right away in 8, so...
Yeah, I mean, that was,
Guessing your time in 8 was probably the main difference maker.
I mean, I saw 3/4 of the rooms, I think. I'm trying to remember exactly
Yeah, that's a lot.
what part of A. I think it was like the top right corner, basically, was
I saw
bow
maybe
blocked.
10, 11 rooms in 8, something like that.
I believe you're both correct. As far as level 8 exploration is concerned, cfalcon, did you give any thought to your remorse flag for game number 3?
Well, I usually have 2 options, but I'm mad at Heart Shuffle right now after this one. So I think I would like to turn Shapes Dungeons on.
Ooh, shapes are quite fun to see.
Those who know, my background in learning this game was consternation, so but since
I
I
am
can't...
so sorry for you. You have conservation flags.
it's fine. I think it gave me a rude introduction to how mean this game can be sometimes, but it did give me a love for shapes, and I know a lot of people in this tournament have been wanting to see Shapes Dungeon, so I think that's what we're gonna go with.
You have my full-throated support on that, and our buddy Mercs, who's just picking up this game, that's what he's been playing. He's been picking up Consternation. Shout out to Mercs, he's out there.
Hey, awesome. Well, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with then.
Yeah, look forward to tomorrow night, man. GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
Anything else for either of our 2 runners before we start to wind things down here tonight?
Just
Sure,
thank you guys
first I'd
for.
like-
Oh, sorry. This is thanks you guys for doing the comms and the tracking and all that good stuff.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Same time, maybe again, same place tomorrow night for game 3.
Maybe. Thank you both for putting on a wonderful show for us. Thank you, Camion, for being our tracker. Thank you, Phoenix, for being my co-coms. And most of all, thank you, chat, for hopping along on the ride with us.
Again, thank you to both cfalcon and eatmysteel for a fantastic race. Again, I echo the sentiment to Cammy and Renekai. Thank you for tracking. K-Tap, pleasure to work with you. Thank you for doing commentary with me. And thank you to the SpeedGaming Networks for their support and allowing us to restream the tournament on their channels. Thank you to all the viewers for sticking around and checking out the race. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. I know I say this all the time, but it's true. Without viewers, we don't get these matches on for you guys. So thank you so much. Tomorrow, this is the last race for tonight. Tomorrow night, we've got 4 matches for you and awesome, pretty important matchups. First up, at 8 p.m. Eastern in the Lion Division semifinal, it's Adirondack Rick versus Magic Friends, game number 2 of that series. At 9 p.m., Snake Division semifinals, Fright Heat versus Fury SK, game 2 of that series. Then at 11 p.m., we've got game 3 of this series, cfalcon versus eatmysteel, 11 p.m. Eastern, game number 3. And finally, also at 11 p.m., we've got semifinals in the Lizard Division, Sis Crusher versus Truant Gamer. So with that, that's it for us here for the Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament. For my co-commentator, K-Tap, from our tracker, Cammy and Renekai, for our runners, cfalcon and eatmysteel, for all of us here at the SpeedGaming Network, and all of us here at the Zelda 1 Randomizer community. This has been Moonrise and Phoenix. Thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.